This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
I had the zchus recently to be at the kever of Rabbi Yaakov Gezunnteit, the author of Tiferes Yaakov on Masechta Gittin. So I'd like to share with you an incredible insight that he has into Rashi in this week's Parsha on the pasuk, V'lo nasan Hashem lachem lev ladas ve'einayim l'rois va'aznayim l'shmaya ad hayom hazeh. God has not given you a heart to understand, eyes to see, and ears to hear until this day. What was Moshe Rabbeinu referring to when he said that Hashem has not given you understanding until this day? Says Rashi, Shamati, I heard, Sha'osei hayom shenasa Moshe Sefer Torah l'vnei Levi, that the day that Moshe gave the Sefer Torah to Levi, Ba'u kol Yisroel l'fnei Moshe. All of Klal Yisroel came to Moshe. Va'amru lo Moshe Rabbeinu, af anu amadnu b'Sinai, also we stood at Har Sinai. V'kibalnu es ha-Torah, we too received the Torah. V'nitna lanu, it was given to us. Ma tamashlet es b'nei shivtecha aleh, why are you giving dominion to the members of your tribe over the Torah? V'yomer lanu yom achar, the next day they're going to say, Lo lachem nitna lanu, Lo lachem nitna, it was not given to you, lanu nitna, it was given to us. Moshe was so happy about this matter, and about this day he said, Hayom hazeh niyesa la'am. As for Yaakov Gezunnteit, the Tiferes Yaakov, we have to understand what room is there for Klal Yisrael to mistakenly think and be concerned that one day the Kohanim are going to say the Torah was not given to you, it was given to us. Kemat by all the mitzvahs, it says Daber el bnei Yisrael, it doesn't say Daber el ha-Kohanim. Many of the mitzvahs don't even apply to the Kohanim. Many of this is only applied to Yisroelim, like Pidyon Bechar, Truma and Meiser. It's only for the Yisrael. So how could Klal Yisrael, why would Klal Yisrael be concerned that the Kohanim say that the Torah was only given to them? It's clear the Torah was definitely given to Klal Yisrael. So Yaakov Gezunnteit makes an incredible diuk in Rashi. Rashi says, that Klal Yisrael says to Moshe, Af anu amadnu b'Sinai, we too stood at Har Sinai, v'kibalnu es ha-Torah, we received the Torah, v'nitna lanu, and it was given to us. Once Rashi says that Klal Yisrael say, v'kibalnu es ha-Torah, we received the Torah, what is he adding by saying it was given to us too? Well, if they received it, clearly it was given to them. Says Rabbi Yaakov Gezunnteit, Kabbalas ha-Torah encompasses two ideas. Number one, the acceptance of the mitzvahs to perform them. But the second aspect of Kabbalas ha-Torah is the concept that the Torah is given to Klal Yisrael as a matana. Like it says, Vayitein el Moshe kechaloisai. This matana means that we have dominion over the Torah. That based on our understanding of the law and our comprehension and application of the law, that is the halacha. We are in control of the Torah. Loi b'shamayim hi. It is up to the Chachmei Yisrael to decipher, determine, and explain and explicate the halacha. And based on their explanation and explication, that is what the halacha is, and that is what we were required to do. We actually have dominion over the Torah. Klal Yisrael were never afraid that the Kohanim would say, you don't have to observe the Torah, and the Torah was not given to you to be Mekayim. What Klal Yisrael were afraid of was perhaps the Kohanim would say, yeah, you have to keep the Torah, but you have no shlita over the Torah. The Torah was not given to you as a matana. We are the authorities over the Torah. We will understand the law and apply the law. But your understanding and your chachamim and your chidushim, God never gave you the Torah to be able to mechadesh in the Torah. That's why Rashi says, Bnei Yisrael, come to Moshe. First of all, v'kibalnu es ha-Torah, we received the Torah, yes, to observe, and v'nitna lanu, it was given to us too as a matana. Every Jew has the opportunity to have and accept the Torah as a matana, that his understanding and his explication should be authoritative and should be correct, and their chidushim should be the ones which determine what ultimately the halacha is. Says the Tiferes Yaakov, what Klal Yisrael were afraid of was not that they would not have responsibility to keep the law, but that the Kohanim would claim that the Torah was only given to them as a matana, which is a beautiful understanding of Rashi in general, and a wonderful observation of why Rashi uses the expression v'nitna lanu after already saying v'kibalnu es haTorah. Wishing everyone a wonderful Shabbos.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.